What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's the first time you are stopping by, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. In today's video, we're going to be talking about over 50 plus illegal immigrants are arrested in construction work going on, and most of these illegal immigrants are China and other Asian countries because both of them are just alike. So most of them are China. So you can see how police are searching everywhere, and there's also a black other African country working there also, and South African police actually arrest all of them. So the police actually find out that these people does not understand English, so they have to find a translator to ask them series of questions, their permits, and they find out that these people did not have the actually permit and they are just working in South Africa without any permit. So they arrest them, and I think they are going to deport a lot of them. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment and share. Peace.
Officials from the police and the Department of Labor and Home Affairs got the shock of their lives when they passed on a construction company that is busy with the building of a mall at Crown Mines in the south of Johannesburg. They've been on a week-long multi-stakeholder raid focusing on the construction sector in Gauteng. Non-compliance with labor and employment regulations were uncovered, with a number of workers taken into custody.
When we arrived here, we found non-compliance in terms of Occupational Health and Safety Act, because there's no risk assessment that we found. Above all, also that there are a number of people, more than 50 employees that were taken over by the Department of into custody by the Department of Home Affairs to verify their documentation, so that they can check if they are in the country legally and if they are indeed have a work permit, because that is also a contravention of the Employment Services Act.
The officials were taken from pillar to post, where they picked up a language barrier as they demanded documents and accountability from those found on site, worried about the safety and well-being of the workers.
We found people sleeping in very appalling conditions, and the worst thing is that even the machinery that they are using is written only in Mandarin languages. So we do not have a translation of English to check in terms of the data sheet of safety. So as a result of that, we are then prohibiting the place from continuing operations, and make sure that the security officers that are here would also have the copy of the prohibition and will monitor that such a prohibition is adhered to.
Those arrested will be detained at the Langlaagte police station, with the verification process of their status in the country underway as the authorities pursue the directors of the company.
There is one gentleman that is an employee here that is unconscious. They don't even have a trained first aider to assist. We do not even know if they do have a first aid box. But what also comes to our mind is that how do they bring people to a construction site without having checked if they are fit for that purpose?
A stern warning to those operating in the construction sector of projects that will be halted if found on the wrong side of the law. The Labour Department also raising concerns about companies not paying the minimum wage, employees working excessive hours, and businesses not registered with the Unemployment Insurance Fund. The Gauteng Chief Inspector vowing to ensure that everyone that has rendered services at this flagged construction company is paid for their service in terms of the law, and that a person is not deported without being paid what belongs to them. It says the prohibition order will remain in place, with the project halted until the company works with the department on the adherence of the country's labor laws. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in the south of Johannesburg.
This side.